Iris, Sam, Lisa, and Jane, you can head up to the stage right now. Haley, let's tell you, did you put your hand up?
World War One officially ended. World War One officially ended with the signing of victory on June 28, 1919, in Versailles, France. The fighting, however, had stopped 7 months earlier when an armistice, or temporary stop of hostilities, between the Allied nations and Germany went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. This day became known as Armistice Day because World War I was supposed to be the war to end all wars.
A few years after the holiday was proclaimed, war broke out again in Europe. 16.5 million Americans took part in World War II. 407,000 died in service and more than 292,000 in battle. How do you pay tribute to those who served in this latest Great War? A suggestion was made to change Armistice Day to Veterans Day to honor Americans who have served in all wars. And so we do, and so we will.
Veterans, we are reminded of your service by symbols. Each school day, we have a chance to pledge our allegiance with our teachers and classmates. Now we better understand is that it is a promise through patriotic symbol, our flag.
It will be an honor to make this promise with you today.
After we pledge our allegiance, we ask that everyone remain standing to remember those men and women who have made the supreme sacrifice for our country, for those who have lost their lives. Please stand if you are able. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Of all the places you could have been born in this world, of all the countries you could choose to make home, we are lucky to be here, in America. We continue to be a land of the free because it is the home of the word. We enjoy our standard of living, something paid for by the service of our veterans. Our troops have not only fought to protect the United States, American troops have been sent overseas to safeguard human rights around the globe. Today, 17.6 million war veterans are living in the United States.
In each of America's struggles, heroes in uniform came forward to defend and inspire us. The commitment of our troops to fight for the American way of life is a constant reminder of the importance of our freedom. Some of you have never heard words of gratitude. Veterans, you deserve our praise, honor, and thanks. We are here today with an expression of our love, pride, and respect to show you the many reasons you are heroes. It is an honor to represent Maryland Middle School to celebrate brave men and women and say thank you. This is not a performance, but a simple, unrehearsed truth. This program in front of you is only a guide. Volunteers representing each class will read your tribute. If the veteran is here, please consider coming up on stage with the student honoring you. If you are not comfortable on stage, you can stand where you are. You are heroes, and we would like to all say thank you.
Okay, at this time, raise your chorus students. One at the please. There are 4 sets of risers. I would like you to stand like we do during combined reversal on this side and up the line. And then once that's slow motion, you're going to stay there and jump up to that side. So raisers, if you can come on this half, stand like we do combined reversal.
We hear the national anthem often, but now realize that it's a musical symbol of your courage, your commitment, and the losses you have suffered. Will all please stand out of respect for veterans who have defended our nation, as the military board resource in the singing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hail at this high Christ has gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous times. God's commandments we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that God's word singing came through the yard that our flag was still there. Lord, save us that stars spangled banner yet wave. For the calling me to be true to thee, true to thee. I will
As we have a little transition here, as soon as the chorus is out of the way, thank you so much. Maddie Fazio, and then the second period students who have volunteered to read at B should head up on stage.
We will learn about you, look up to you, honor you, and thank you. This is a day to celebrate and to remember those who have put the country before self. We honor those who died and those we are blessed to still have with us. Some have carried weapons, others flew planes, and some tended to wounds. And still, others stood ready to defend our nation in times of peace. They stood in blood wars from the American Revolution to the Persian Gulf War. And now, in the war on terrorism, learning the special distinct veteran, we are here to say we will not forget you.
Dear Captain Wainwright, America has brave, hard-working soldiers. It is difficult to be away from your family for a long period of time. There is sadness, but also happiness because you get the opportunity to fight for your country. I cannot imagine being in charge of 188 soldiers. Also, it is incredible that your unit earned the Defense Meritorious Service Medal for non-combat outstanding achievement. Also, to be captain in the Army, fighting in the Operation Desert Storm, is truly remarkable. You risked your life to fight in that war. I appreciate all of the privileges that you have defended for me to have. First, to have the ability to choose my friends is very important to me. Everyone has a different personality, and to choose the people that I am around, rather than being restricted of a friendship, makes me grateful for this opportunity. Having the privilege to go to school is also important to me. In some countries, children do not get to have an education. I benefit from the ability to grow up, pursue a job, and support my family. Finally, my life revolves around my religion. I benefit from the ability to choose and believe what I would like, not something imposed by another person. I get these privileges thanks to you. With thanks and respect, I swear.
Dear Mr. Howe, the Declaration of Independence states that we have the freedom to live, have liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You have made that possible. You risked your life and made a difference in this world. Despite the sacrifices you made, leaving your family was heartbreaking. If I would have left my family to fight for our country, I wouldn't have the courage to let my family go.
You had the bravery to leave your family and fight in Operation Iraqi Freedom with the United States Marine Corps. It didn't stop you from defending your country. There were some circumstances that were joyful, like building schools, constructing hospitals, and serving your children. Those memories make you cheerful. No matter what happens in this world, I will always respect and honor those who have fought. Saying the pledge of allegiance with confidence and remembering Rossmore at cemeteries is what I'm going to do to honor veterans. Every day is a blessing. I'm glad you learn that from what you experienced. And I'm going to turn every day a lesson too. Your story has changed me. Now you have inspired me to change the world in some way. Deep down in my heart, I thank you for what you've done for our country. With love and respect, Lily Needs. Dear Uncle Larry, there are few greater acts of patriotism than serving this country. I personally thank you for your service in Vietnam and your career. The sacrifices that must have been made are very impressive. Leaving loved ones and dear friends, lots of work important to you, and being constantly being there. It must have been scary for you when 333 star members in your unit were classified as MIA, WIA, or KIA, missing in action, wounded in action, and killed in action. Also, from your training in M60 machine gun range, you suffered loss of fear. I've never gone through anything like that ever, but you were putting yourself in danger and feeling very strong pain for the cost of our safety. In order to help protect our country from communism in the Vietnam War, you had to undergo something very painful. Lastly, I'm aware that you did the honorable job of being a colonel in the U.S. Army. This act of service is a true hero. To allow everyone to live a safe, fair life, you sacrificed many luxuries for us all. I'm appreciative for the privileges and freedoms that have been allowed due to your service. Being able to vote is an incredible ability that some countries don't have. We have a thriving democratic government, and America can choose the leaders they want because of free speech. We can thank our veterans for this, along with the great mind to develop the Declaration of Independence. These people believed in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Also, the right to be educated is a gift that I'm thankful for every day. Lastly, freedom of religion is a stupendous prize. Other countries have had many issues because they believe their religion is superior. These remarkable gifts should not be slighted, for some regions will never possess these privileges. Uncle Larry, I thank you because what you have done is very valuable, and I couldn't imagine honoring anyone else. I'm honored to be a member of a family where you are my relative, and I acknowledge all that you have done and wish your gratitude always. With deep and honest respect, Tess Reinhardt.
Dear Granddaddy, the Declaration of Independence says that we have the right to pursue happiness. In the special forces, you put your life in danger to defend the sword for all citizens of the United States. You put yourself on the line by jumping out of planes, swimming through jellyfish, volunteering to go to Vietnam, and helping people in family without. I especially appreciate all of your heroic acts, and I wish that I could speak for everyone in the world. I think that I didn't give ever someone mentioned anything remotely close to heroes, bravery, love family members, and I always wanted to be by all of these things. I appreciate the fact that you put your life on the line for us to have the freedoms that we do. Some of the freedoms that are very important to me include the right to get education so that I can have the best future possible, and the right for me to choose my career. And I'm also grateful that I can choose my religion, and I have freedom of speech. All of these freedoms would not be possible without you. Thank you, Major Jim Herring, and the President, for your service to the United States of America. With love, Sam Bailey. Veterans of any kind, teach the Declaration and understand its Veterans of any discipline are putting their lives in danger, hiding far away from family and friends. Many Americans appreciate what soldiers have done to protect their rights, which is freedom, choice, and safety. Those rights I enjoy and American deserves. Here in learning what you do for our country, let me understand the small actions we do every day for us all. The Pledge of Allegiance, the National Anthem, Veterans Day, and Veterans Day.
Now that I do, I'll ask to say what's in the meeting, and more on Shannon. Sincerely, Alexander. Dear Mr. Pittman, the whole world is a hard, different place in wartime. Thank you for fighting in the Navy during the Vietnam War. I thank you for fighting no matter what anyone else in the world thinks. Thanks to you and many others who created freedom, love, and boldness for this country. All wars take courage to do, but in the end, you feel like you did great tasks. I couldn't survive 14 and a half months away from home. The longest I've ever been away from home with my family is only 1 month away. It's a hard sacrifice to even do that, I think. I think if I was drafted out of our life, but you courageously stayed involved. I appreciate your fighting very much, and your funny stories make me think it's not so bad. After the war was over, America had choices that we still have today. Now, with the help of the war we fought in, we have freedom. I thank you for helping me believe that the things we have, we should be grateful. So I am. We have the choice of what language we speak, what we can learn, and what freedom we have to live to, and tons of other freedoms other countries don't have. I really sincerely congratulate you for many present-day services, and I believe that you have given your all for everyday tasks and to cause society special. Sincerely, Sienna.
Sienna, will you have your reference stand up, please?
Dear Dad, war is hard, the lives are taken and risks are hard. Thank you for helping me to my freedom. Fears like you let people like me choose their friends if they aren't forced to stay in certain groups. I help keep my freedom to select my school. I made it easy for anything I feel is correct. Walking home is expected to people of my limits, since there are no foreign threats on the streets. Having a blanket to go to bed with, a toothbrush for my teeth, and a phone are lots I'm lucky to have. Thank you. Following your dreams is a huge inspiration. Now that I understand the sacrifices that soldiers have to make, I will try to contribute to groups such as the New Warrior Project. Thank you for my freedom and for being motivated. Thank you for being a hero when my hero called Cassie so hard. Dad, would you please stand up?
Joanne and Emily.
The United States Army. The Army is a key piece of the U.S. Armed Forces. Working with the U.S. Department of Defense, the Army trains and equips soldiers to quickly respond when they are called upon to serve our nation. The U.S. Army is made up of enlisted soldiers and officers serving together to protect America's freedom and to preserve the peace. Within the Army is an elite group of soldiers, the Rangers. Each day they are cited free for tens. I display the intestinal fortitude required to fight onto their major objectives to complete the mission, providing their own survival. With deep appreciation, we would like to recognize the United States Army. If you have served in the Army, would you please stand now? Thank you. Thank you.
Third period, we're gonna have you go first, so you can head up to the stage, and then the band will come after you. Okay, so third period is your reading, go ahead up.
Dear Papa Martin, courage, sacrifice, and patriotism are all of the traits you have displayed by serving in the United States Army. The training you completed in America and the guarding fulfilled in Germany helped protect our country and granted us our freedom and luxuries. World War II was a dreadful global war, and being in the infantry was very courageous of you. Over 6 million people lost their lives, but you and others marched on. Even though you never entered combat, being ready for action and going through training by itself makes you greater than most. After learning more in depth about women veterans, I promise to be more thankful for the life that I live. I will stand tall and proud when reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, and I will remove my hat when seeing the Stars of the Banner. I will also look up to the people who have protected me, and I will always appreciate the independence and freedom I am given as an American. Risking your own survival to ensure ours is incredibly benevolent of you. Thank you. With love and appreciation, Rudy Seacon.
Dear Aunt Susie, one word that describes all veterans is zero. Hardworking, encouraging others, risk-taking, and optimistic. Even when serving peacetime, to sign up to serve in the U.S. Army must have taken so much courage. When we go through our everyday lives, doing everyday activities, there's not a lot in our heads about the armed forces have to sacrifice their time to let us keep these rights. They protect our education, our right to speech, our safety, and all of these rights. In many countries, women are not allowed to speak out and have to follow their men. Also, they are not allowed to have a say in what happens in their country, and are not allowed to. They can't protect their country by being in the military either. Hopefully, this will never happen to America. With our armed forces protecting us, we will not have to worry about losing our freedoms. Your dedication and patriotism is amazing. You did what so many people can't even fathom. From the very bottom of my heart, thank you. With love, your great niece, Molly.
Dear Dad, America is one of the finest countries in the world, protected by men and women who sacrifice their time, families, and pursuit of happiness. Thank you for doing 4 years as a petty officer in the United States Navy. You helped protect this country in a time of war. It is because of you that I have freedoms and rights. The pure protection, communism of the American way, I have freedom of speech. I can also practice my own religion, make my own decisions, live for the religion I'm coming on. Thank you for protecting the rights that I have. To express my appreciation of the armed forces, I will truly honor the American women who sit in Pledge of Allegiance. Also, when I go to sporting events, I will make sure that my hat is off my head and that I am 100% focused on the American flag when the Star-Spangled Banner is sung. I remain citizens of America with their lives and minds of freedom to America. Thank you for your bravery to protect this country. I sincerely thank you for your service. Son.
Dear Phil and Megan, in my lifetime I have come face to face with countless veterans. I have never taken into account how important each of you soldiers are. From now on, with a simple thank you, I will express my gratitude to them. Even on days when I don't see a veteran, I can still say thanks to the military. Every single day at school, we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I have never taken this moment of the day very serious, occasionally goofing around with my friends. Recently, I realized that the Pledge of Allegiance is much more than a seemingly meaningless part of the day. The pledge is a moment of everyone's day that we stand and salute our veterans. From this day forward, I will make sure that I never kid or joke in this moment of recognition, for it is saying thanks to every American who has ever served for our country. In closing, I realize how important you, Megan, as well as every other veteran is to our country. Thank you, Phil and Megan, for your service. Dear Jeff, serving for this country is the greatest job I know. You have the courage to do what other people are scared of every day. The experience of what you went through must have scarred you for the rest of your life. Also, when you risk your own life for the safety and freedom of hundreds of citizens across the U.S., In 2001 to 2005, Sergeant Joseph Kramer was the strongest, toughest, and most fearless soldier to go overseas in the Operation Iraqi III, who also gave up many luxuries when he left for Iraq, such as restaurants, sports, and your family. And he gave up time as well. You must have missed your family a lot when you were gone. That must have been very hard for you. But now you're safe, you can spend more time with them. Because of soldiers like you, we have a very safe and free country. Thankfully, we don't have soldiers guarding the schools and protecting offices. From now on, I will pray to keep the soldiers overseas safe and be more generous, respectful, and appreciative. I will say thank you more to veterans when I get the chance to see them. Even though you and many other soldiers protected hundreds of people across America, not everyone has had the opportunity to say thank you. So I will. Thank you for serving in the U.S. Army from 2001 to 2005, keeping our country safe and free, and having a heart for your service and war. Thank you. Sincerely, James.
United States Air Force. Whoever you are, and wherever you live in the Air Force meets, core values of what you live by and learn to care. These core values remind us of what makes the mission best. They are the common bond among all comrades and friends, and they are the glue that unifies the force. What are these core values? Integrity, service to self, excellence in all we do. The mission of the United States Air Force is to fly, fight, and live in airspace and cyberspace. We are grateful for you. If you are here today representing the United States Air Force, would you please stand now?
Those students presenting their fourth period tribute, we're gonna go ahead and go with you right now, into the band. So all the fourth period students who are presenting. If your veteran is here, it would be great if he wants to be with you and stood with you while you led.
Dear Papa, America remains a free country because of you and other veterans. The sacrifices you made were phenomenal and very brave because you left Lena and your family to join the army. To show my gratitude for all the sacrifices you and other veterans have made, I'm going to respect others and take care of my belongings. The privileges you and veterans have allowed me to have are incredible. I will try to take all the opportunities I'm able to enjoy. America's many opportunities that great veterans have enabled us to have are remarkable. Thank you for your service. Very much my always, Sophia.
Dear Grandpa, soldiers care so much about our country and are willing to sacrifice their freedom for America. Thank you for your sacrifice of education when you went to serve the Navy during World War II, along the Pacific Theater at the age of 17. It must have taken a great deal of bravery to make that decision. Many people would not have the courage to enlist at such a young age. Our armed forces' hard work to protect America has given me many freedoms. For example, I would not have the privilege of playing sports or going to school with safety. When I'm older, I can get a great education and have the right to vote. This year I have learned about all the hard work and sacrifices of veterans. I hope to join putting wreaths and flags on the soldiers' graves to show my respect for the ones who have passed. Thank you for fighting our country. You are a hero to many people, including me. I wish I had the chance to meet you. I think of you and all the soldiers still fighting around the world every day. Good luck, Arizona.
Dear Uncle Bill, all veterans gain our respect for serving in peacetime or in war. I would like to thank you for serving our country during the time of the Vietnam War, for it was extremely sacrificial and brave. I also thank you and the U.S. Army for giving us the ability to have luxuries that some people don't have a right to enjoy. It was and is brave of you and others to join the Army and enter knowing the risks they are taking by doing so. As a result of veterans and people like you, we get to enjoy technology and luxuries that other places cannot have. We have the ability to talk to people without being next to them or even in the same country as them. Instead of using computers to only important places because of the cost, almost everyone has one. But unlike the happiness aspect, we also have freedom. We can live without the fear of dying. Instead of starving, we sometimes have too much food. In some countries, you get shot for speaking up to the government in your country. If it wasn't for the Army, we might not be in school right now. To show my respect to you and the U.S. Army, I pledge allegiance to the flag every morning and make myself realize how the Army affects our lives. I understand that not everyone respects the Army, and I did it much before I learned this. But now I realize how hard it is and how it's nothing like the public things. It is not the experience that video games and movies make it seem like. So I give my thanks to you and all of the military for protecting us and our early men. Sincerely, Nicholas.
Dear Uncle Stevie, troops all around the world make huge sacrifices every day, hour, and every minute for our country. It takes more than commitment to be a soldier. It takes bravery, courage, and a lot of heart. Every time I see a photograph of you and your buddies having the time of your lives, I feel very proud and safe. Even though you have an amazing time in the Navy, I know that you have hardships. We're always brave veterans to sacrifices to agree with. Most people would see your hand injury as some of the negative things, while you continue to still serve for America, which shows that you have a lot of heart. The act of fighting for the United States citizens provides protection for our country. I'm very grateful for all the luxuries I can enjoy thanks to the freedom we have restored. Knowing that my beloved uncle served in the Navy makes me feel very strong, like I can almost anything. My commitment to you and all of the veterans is that I shall stand up straighter for the around, try my hardest in school, recognize other veterans, and most importantly, salute. I love you, and you're proud of you as an uncle, but I highly respect you as a machinist and veteran. Your recent admired, Elias.
Dear Dr. Courtney, many believe that the military is only made of soldiers who actually hold a gun and fight back. Though they are also very brave and selfless, there are others serving as well. Jobs like doctors, engineers, scientists, are others not involved in combat or just as important. You, along with other doctors, have risked a lot to save the lives of many people. When you were in Afghanistan, you were able to rescue many children there who got hurt through the war, a very heroic act. In the future, it will save even more. You deserve to be appreciated too for your sacrifice of possible life as a doctor to save them home. The military also ensures the life, liberty, and happiness of our country. Citizens of the United States have so many freedoms that many other countries can only do. Living in America allows everyone to live their own life, express themselves in their own ways, and to be free. At home, I enjoy writing, building, and experimenting with different projects.
something that an 11-year-old in another place might have to give up or simply not be allowed to do. Also, the people in the United States get to rule their country without an all-powerful leader dictating their every move. The streets don't have to be patrolled by soldiers, and pedestrians don't have to worry about being constantly watched by the authorities. All of these luxuries and freedoms of America are being protected by you. Everyone, whether they know or not, should be very grateful for the things the military doctors like you and others serving have sacrificed to allow us to keep these freedoms. You and the other doctors are the protectors of the protectors, and I'd like to say thank you. With thanks